Hey everybody, I just want to come on and to be able to share with you guys just this time and season that my family and I have been on. Just recently we're going through transition, and when I mean transition is that um, my husband and I had currently been employed to working for a church that we were both brought on staff, which was a complete blessing because originally when we came on, it was just him, and then a month, I would say, or 2 months later, I came onto staff, and it's been such a great journey to be on. But we're in this new season in our lives of transitioning churches, and with churches for us is also jobs. And so, but currently it's just going to be my husband going on staff, and I'm going to just stay home and serve alongside of him just as a volunteer, which I love and I don't have a problem with. And it's been a while since when we first started, we worked full-time jobs and we did full-time ministry, and it was never nothing to us in that sense because one, God's asked us of that, but also it was just always, I'm really glad that we started off that way, because we didn't even know that like this was an actual career. This was a job that you can be in. When we currently started, like when we started serving in the church and everything else and being so heavily involved, because we grew up and were always part of very small churches. And then now had that opportunity to be on staff together, it was just so great. So much to learn from, so much to even think about, because it's like you think that you want that and you're like, oh, I can't wait. And then it really tested us a lot in our marriage and helped us grow and learn how to communicate better and things like of that nature. Because I think for any couples that are out there that are serving together but then work together, it's a whole nother ball game. And I believe that it's a real blessing and people have the grace to do that and to be able to work together, but other people don't. Other people are like, that is just not for us. I truly loved our season of being together and working together that way. It's taught us so much. It's taught us to appreciate each other more. It's taught us allowed us to understand our weaknesses and our strengths a whole lot easier, and created us in an environment that we needed to communicate, taking work like just talking about work and talking about ministry, and then just talking about us and talking about our family and our goals in our life and aspirations and things like that. So it's definitely grown us in that sense. So I will say, for people out there that work together, God bless you, because I know that it takes a lot of more patience for you guys to be able to do that and to be able, but it's such a blessing if you can. I love seeing couples working together, serving together, and sometimes you don't even need to be in the same ministry, but just doing it as a family, doing it as a unit, doing it as this is me and you together, because you're on that same path, you're on that same foundation, you're on that same journey together. Like you're like, we're doing this together. And that's awesome, because I didn't grow up seeing that. My husband and I both have grown up with his father has been incarcerated his whole life. My dad was in and out of jail and also dealt with drugs, and he's had a hard life as well, and he wasn't as present in my life when he needed to be, because he needed to get help himself. So both of us grew up with single moms working hard, and his mom till this day has not gotten married, so he never saw a relationship like that, and a healthy one at that. And then my mom, she ended up getting married to my wonderful stepdad, who has been around for, I think now it's been over like 10 years, probably about, it's been a long time. I know for a fact it's over 10 years. But in saying that, it's just, we didn't grow up with that. My stepdad came into my life when I met him when I was 15, but he didn't really get involved with my mom until I was about 18 years old. So I was already done out of the house and everything else. So definitely not something I got to see firsthand all the time. But I knew that he treated her right. And it's just so awesome to be able to, one, my husband and I are definitely living testimonies to that, you know, you can change the legacy of your family. You can change the generational curses that that people have placed on you, that are saying, I never thought I was going to get married. I never thought I was going to be able to have a healthy, thriving marriage. And this is where I'm at now. So, and all that to say is that I just encourage you, if you guys are together and you're doing life, meaning home, work, and ministry all at once, God bless you. And I know what it feels like.